Hey guys, Danny Goldsmith here. I want to tell you about Michael Rubinstein's new book, Rubinstein Coin Magic, and just tell you guys that I loved it. You absolutely need to check this out. I think it's for all skill levels, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, there's something in here for you. I mean, he really kind of lays down a great foundation of creative sleights and then takes those sleights and builds some really fantastic creative routines with them. I know you guys love it. You should definitely check this book out. Peace.
Hi, I'm Mark D'Souza, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about a brand new book, Rubinstein's Coin Magic. It's beautifully produced. It's well laid out, crisp and clean, beautiful photographs, and great, clear, detailed writing. You'll be able to learn all of this magic from reading this book. And what are you going to learn? Well, it begins with a section on techniques. And there are techniques like the ROPS technique, which is phenomenal. Vanishes, productions, changeover palms, click passes. There's one in there that I use constantly. Spellbound moves, false counts, and Michael's stealth palm. And don't forget to look at the additional technique section, because that has one particular technique that I've used for years that I consider to be a real game changer. From there, we move into the next section, which is Mike's routines. There are nearly 300 pages of original routines. And again, they run the gamut from copper, silver, to spellbound, to coins across, to coins through table, to productions, vanishes. There's a section on gaff coins, with a great routine called magnetic coins that you shouldn't overlook. There's a whole chapter on magic with coins and poker chips, and there's some really unique plot lines in there. The penultimate section is Mike's friends. And the contributors here, it reads like a who's who of modern coin magic. You got people like Mike Gallo, Nathan Cranzo, Jean-Emmanuel Franzese, Moritz Mueller, Bill Citino, Tom Gagnon, Eric Rubinstein, Brandon Wolf, Lawrence Godons, Troy Ryozuki, Etienne Lorenzo, Danny Goldsmith, Leonard Rangel, John Carey, Miguel Angel Gea, Jay Wang, David Roth, and there's even a trick from me in it. And the last thing in there is a contribution from Mike's wife, Karen Doran Grecchia. I won't tell you what it is, but it does follow in the Frank Garcia tradition. To close out the book, Mike has reprinted pages and pages of puns that he's inflicted upon us for many, many years. And after that, he managed to sneak in 3 more tricks. Well, obviously, if you have an interest in coin magic, you are going to want this book. It is quality material. This is stuff that you're going to go back to again and again for months and probably years. There's so much to learn. I highly recommend you buy this book because it sits on the shelf right next to Roth and Bobo and Kaufman's Coin Magic. I guarantee you're going to like it.
Hi, Mike Gallo here. I'd like to take a moment to talk about my good friend, Mike Rubinstein. Anybody who has any interest in coin magic should know the name Mike Rubinstein. Mike has spent the last 40 years to advance the art of coin magic, and he has just taken all this knowledge that he's accumulated over 40 years and he put it into a book. A very big book, I might add. There's no fluff, there's no fillers. It has something for everybody. From the beginner, again, to the most seasoned pro. There are simple tricks in there, pocket tricks. You're out with some friends, they say do a trick, you pull out a $50 or a copper coin, you do some miracles. You could be doing a formal show, and he has some nice pieces for table work. He has some absolute stunning closers, some showstoppers in there. One of my personal favorites is the Miser's Wrap. It's a close-up Miser's dream routine, and he does it to wrap. The effect is wonderful. The presentation has to be one of the funniest presentations I ever saw for coin magic. If you were to buy one book this year, I would recommend Coin Magic by Dr. Michael Rubinstein. You can't go wrong. Give it a shot.
Hi,
I'm Paul Gertner, and if you like well-designed, well-thought-out coin magic as much as I do, definitely pick up Rubinstein Coin Magic. And Dr. Michael Rubinstein, of course, he's been doing the lectures and the seminars on coin magic with David Roth for many years, but the routines, not just routines, but also techniques, new sleights. I learned the stout palm. I wasn't aware of that. It probably fooled me over the years, and he released that, along with some well-designed routines. A lot of them excellent stuff on reverse matrix. I love the reverse matrix ideas, and I also like the contributions. He has a chapter 18 with contributions from some of the other top coin guys in the world. So it's a great book, almost 500 pages. There's a lot of material. It's going to challenge you, some tricky, difficult material, and but the photographs are beautiful. And the explanations right on point. So highly recommended. And I think you'll enjoy it as much as I did.
In 1982, a much younger Mike Rubinstein, while studying to be a veterinarian, published a very skinny little book. It's probably the most overlooked book in coin magic. But for the next almost 40 years, the Encyclopedia of Coin Magic, which he's best known for, and many other DVDs, and the driving force behind the 16-volume New York Coin Magic series. This skinny little book in 40 years has grown to be a book the size of this one. And I predict that Mike Rubinstein's Coin Magic will be the new Bible of coin magic. You can't miss it.
Hey, it's Peter Samuelson. I just wanted to say a few quick words about this new book from Dr. Michael Rubinstein on coin magic. It's a remarkable work. It's exhaustive. It's made up of 3 different sections. And as Bill Wells says in his foreword, each section could pretty much stand on its own as a separate volume. The first 2 are where the real meat is. Volume number 1, or part number 1, is about moves and techniques and sleights. They form the foundation of the routines that follow later on, which is part number 2. This book that he's written now is beautifully illustrated with photographs that are clear and concise and supplement every one of the moves and sections with great clarity to make the learning easy and effective. It's a book you're pretty much going to want to explore in detail, to take time. I've been going through it and learning bits and pieces and sections, each one a delight. There's even a little section in there called Wow Magic Chicken. Yeah, it's tasty. Definitely check it out inside the midst of this wonderful collection. I think that you would be very pleased to have this book on your shelves and to spend hours working on it and perfecting the sleights and the techniques, and then using those to create magic that's wonderful. I was thrilled to be included in this book, at least as an inspiration for Dr. Rubinstein's performance on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, a routine that he outlines in complete detail with all the twists and the turns, the evolution of its script and handlings. This is a book that you're going to like. This is a book you're going to want to have. Take it from me. You won't go wrong by delving deep into this book.
I'm Seth Kramer, and I just spent the last 2 weeks in quarantine reading Michael Rubinstein's very impressive new book, Coin Magic. Michael Rubinstein's Coin Magic represents Michael's lifetime of work. It's a beautifully produced volume that deserves a place in the library of anyone interested in creative, performable coin magic at the intermediate to advanced level. I highly recommend it. The book is divided into 3 sections: sleights, moves, and techniques, routines, and a bonus section of nearly 400 puns that you will either love or hate. Personally, I loved it. I predict that Michael Rubinstein's Coin Magic is going to be a new classic text in magic that will be seriously studied and will sit on many magicians' bookshelves right next to their copies of Bobo's Modern Coin Magic, David Roth's Expert Coin Magic, and Richard Kaufman's Coin Magic book.